beautiful turnout for this momentous day here in South Phoenix. We're so thankful for all of you for coming, and we're honored to host you all here at Food City, part of the Bashas family of stores. And we are excited to sort of groundbreak this program that we feel is going to make a big impact in the community. So I'd like to introduce first Drena Kusari, who is the Regional Director for Lyft. So please welcome.
Thank you, Ashley. Good morning, everyone. Mayor Gallego, Bashas and United Way staff, and distinguished guests. Thank you for the opportunity to be here today. My name is Drena Kusari, and I'm the Regional Director for the Southwest region at Lyft. We're proud to announce today that we're working with Food City and Valley of the Sun United Way to bring our grocery access program to Valley residents. The grocery access program piloted in Washington, D.C., and has since expanded to Atlanta and Richmond, Virginia, where Lyft teamed up with grocery stores and nonprofit organizations to serve hundreds of families and provide thousands of discounted rides. Our partners are a natural fit for this program with their deep connections in the community and an understanding of the various issues that residents in low-income communities face on a daily basis. According to our reports, approximately 23.5 million people live in food deserts. Residents in these areas are often to travel further to access a full-service grocery store, increasing transportation costs and often squeezing a household's already limited budget. Restricted access to quality foods can lead to poor health outcomes down the line. In Phoenix, our data shows that 46% of the Lyft rides start or end in low-income communities. Many of these neighborhoods are also considered food deserts. Starting today through September 1st, with hopes of extending, riders can travel to and from 16 Food City stores in these neighborhoods, in the neighborhoods of Phoenix, Glendale, and Tempe, with subsidized fares of up to 12 round-trip rides. With Food City and United Way, we anticipate the grocery access program will make it easier, faster, and less expensive for these residents in these areas to go to the grocery store. I'd like to welcome Mayor Kate Gallego and thank her for the support in bringing grocery access to Phoenix residents. Thank you.
A huge thank you to Lyft, to the Bashas families of stores, and the United Way for bringing this important day to us. Congratulations, this is an exciting program for the greater Phoenix community. I was also thrilled to have the day start with mariachis. If you went to my inauguration, you know I feel anything is better with mariachis. Right now, about 75% of the food deserts in Maricopa County are within the city of Phoenix. We know this is not acceptable. The city of Phoenix has ambitious sustainability goals. Looking at the year 2050, we want to wipe out food deserts, and creative partnerships like this one are an important tool for us to be able to do so. I had the pleasure of serving as a co-chair of one of the Valley of the Sun United Way's task force to wipe out hunger, and we heard so much about this problem. We heard about people who had to take, if they were going to take a bus ride, it would be what we call a two-seat bus ride, where you'd have to switch buses, and that people were unwilling to do so, that they'd have to go so far to get fresh fruit and vegetables. Sometimes they felt it wasn't worth it. People had to balance, my young children, can they take these long trips, or should we just skip it and not have that fresh food and vegetables? And today with this partnership, they don't have to make that difficult decision. Children can come in the Lyft store, and for $2 you can get to a close grocery store and get that healthy food that we need. So this is a very big moment for wiping out food deserts in the city of Phoenix, and thank you to Lyft for stepping up creatively. Thank you to the United Way and the Bashas families of stores. We are going to have a lot of healthier families as a result of this. Also want to recognize Roseanne Albright, who leads our Food System Coalition work on behalf of the city of Phoenix and is committed to doing what we can to make sure that everyone can have healthy, locally grown food that is appropriate to their culture. We want people to have the food that they want and enjoy. And we've been working closely with the Maricopa County Food Systems Coalition to address food insecurity, whether it be temporary or long-term. We don't want to have our households have to make these difficult trade-offs. Right now in Maricopa County, 7% of households do not have access to a vehicle. This can make a huge difference to people who don't have that ability. We want to make sure that they can get fresh food home safely, as well as in our summer frozen food home without losing it. This works in tandem with our other operations, including Dial-A-Ride and the public transit system, so that everyone can have an option that works for them. I want to thank all of the partners and the 16 Food City locations. An exciting day for healthy families in the city of Phoenix. And we next want to welcome up Nancy Dean, Chief Strategy and Program Officer of Valley of the Sun United Way.
Thank you, Mayor Gallego, and thank you, Bashas' and Lyft. We're so excited to be part of this new partnership, uniting together for families, for children, and the communities that we serve. And the mayor mentioned the value of this program, but I really want to think about, like, imagine what it is actually like for so many of our families who on a July Phoenix day at 110 degrees, after a long day at work, gather up family and have to walk to a grocery store and fill up the bags with food that may not be, that may be perishable, or maybe they can't get things that they would want to get because you got to go back and walk that 45 minutes at 110 degrees, and maybe you don't have hands-free, so you say to your little ones, hold on, and we'll cross the sidewalk because we need to be safe. This program makes sure that we don't have to do that. The families, you have more time at the end of the day, have more time during the weekends to be able to be together. That children who are during the school year getting breakfast and lunch at school have access to food throughout those summer months when school's not in session. It's so important that we have food and that we have safety and that we have security. And that's what this partnership is all about. It's just the beginning of what can be an incredible program in our community, and working with Lyft and Bashas' and United Way and the City of Phoenix to ensure that our families and our children and our neighborhoods have access to health and transportation and all of the services that we need to be able to thrive in our communities. So we're so pleased and hope that everyone takes advantage of this incredible program that Lyft has been able to bring and we've been able to partner with. And I thank you so much.
Thank you, Nancy, and thank you at Valley of the Sun United Way for all the amazing work that you guys do. You're in the communities every day doing the hard work, and it really means a lot to all of us, so thank you for that. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce Trey Basha, the President and CEO of Basha's Family of Stores.
Thank you, Ashley, and I'd like to thank all of you for being here. We truly appreciate your presence. It's such a privilege for us to partner with the Valley of the Sun United Way and Lyft on this important program. And we're grateful to the mayor. Thank you, Mayor, for being here and for your support. Since our inception in 1932, it's been our family and our company's desire and goal to be a part of the communities that we serve and to give back in a very real way. And our Food City format is no exception to that rule. We're very proud of this format and our ability to bring the freshest products available to our customers in so many areas. We've worked very hard to make sure that we service as many areas as we can, and we've worked diligently to make our stores the best that they can be. We're very proud of our store teams and the work that they do every day. Phoenix, Arizona has been my family's home since 1910. It's where we live. It's where we've raised our families. It's where we grew up. And so for us to give back is a part of who we are. For us to see the community thrive is part of us and everyone who's lived here, a goal, a dream. And so we're grateful to be a part of something new that will benefit so many families. Our hope is that this project will be successful, that it will continue, and that we will be able to be a part. So again, thank you to Lyft, Thank you to Valley of the Sun United Way. It's a privilege. It's an honor for us to serve the community in this way. Thank you all very much.